Hi everyone. So I am here at Carter Road, and today there were like more than 500 people, all for the selfless cause. Today they had come from so many different cities, and so many people were here to just prove that we are all here for animals, and animals are not alone. How did you become vegan?
So I turned vegan around 6.5 years back. I saw some daily videos. Being a mother, I could actually relate to the pain of the cows. So it wasn't, I didn't turn vegan overnight, but it was a long process. But it's been 6.5 years now, and there's no turning back.
So initially I turned vegan because of health. I was not well and my doctor told me to go vegan for a while. And when I turned vegan, I mean, I experienced amazing results. My energy levels rose like anything. And then after that I came to know about the cruelty aspect and I was blown away. I didn't know that, the dairy cows go through so much pain and torture and death eventually because of us. Dairy cows die at the age of 7 because of us. The male cows are dead when they are born because of us. And all this blew my mind. I had sleepless nights all over. And that's where the turning point came and I turned vegan forever and ever.
Hello. Why did you go vegan?
Why did I go vegan? Why did I not go vegan? I found out about the cruelty in the dairy industry when I was probably in high school, and once I knew what they were going through, it was just a no-brainer for me. So I went vegan cold turkey 14 years ago, and I haven't looked back. That was in Texas, where there was like not many options. It was the meat and dairy capital of the world, but where there's a will, there's a way. And as long as you keep reminding yourself of the reason why instead of dissociating, being vegan is really easy.
So can you tell me, like, how did you go vegan?
The person because of whom I went vegan is here, and I met him, Arvind. So I watched his video one day, and the title was "Milk is Murder," and so I watched the whole video, and it was like, even though it was something that I should have known, it came as a big shock. So next morning I told my family that I'm not going to consume any dairy products from now on, and like initially people thought that it is just a phase, but then it's been more than 2 years now and I'm still vegan. I've made a few videos myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. So what's your page?
It's vegan. Yeah, it's an interjection which I get from people when I tell them I'm vegan. They get annoyed and like,
Okay.
yeah.
So I can see that you've come specially for the march. From where are you?
I'm coming from Coimbatore.
And why did you go vegan?
Yeah, so it's a long journey, but I was very young. When I was 11 years, I became a vegetarian, seeing chicken being slaughtered. So from then on, it was one step after the other. The notion that some lives are more important than others, that is truly the fundamental flaw in the way we think as humans.
So आप भी vegan हैं? आप कितने टाइम से vegan हैं?
जी मुझे 4 साल हो गए vegan हुए. हाँ जी.
So आप vegan क्यों बने?
एक्चुअली मैंने 4 साल पहले एक सॉन्ग बनाया था थाम लो, और मैंने वो रिलीज़ किया तो मुझे लगा कि यार मैं एनिमल्स को इतना ज़्यादा प्यार करता हूँ तो मुझे एक्सप्रेस करना चाहिए सॉन्ग के थ्रू. पर जब मैंने सॉन्ग रिलीज़ किया तो काफ़ी मुझे पता चला कि वीगन नाम की भी कोई चीज़ होती है. इसके पहले मुझे कुछ पता ही नहीं था. तो उस दौरान काफ़ी सारे वीगन से पहचान हुई, दोस्ती, और उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स में भी उससे भी कितनी क्रूअल्टी होती है. तब मुझे पता चला और मैंने एक्सेप्ट किया कि नहीं यार मैं भी कहीं ना कहीं गलत हूँ. देन आई डिसाइडेड टू टर्न वीगन.
So आप vegan कब से हैं?
Since 6 years.
6 years. So vegan क्यों बने?
सच्चाई पता नहीं थी डेयरी इंडस्ट्री की. बाकी मैं मीट कंजप्शन या सिल्क यूज़ या लेदर ये सब तो ऑलरेडी यूज़ नहीं करती थी एज अ जैन, बट मिल्क के बारे में नहीं पता था. तो बस फेसबुक पे स्क्रॉल करते हुए एक पोस्ट में देखा फ्रेंड की, तो थोड़ा और रिसर्च किया, तो फिर पता पड़ा कि इतनी ज़्यादा क्रूअल्टी है, तो ऑल ऑफ सडन छोड़.
सो हमारे पास है वीगन एक्टिविस्ट भोपाल से. सो आप भोपाल से स्पेशली यहाँ पर मार्च के लिए आए?
हाँ, मैं एनिमल लिबरेशन मार्च का जब मैंने सुना तो मैं काफ़ी एक्साइटेड था, बिकॉज वी आर प्लानिंग सिंस लास्ट सो मेनी डेज़ कि हम एमपी में करें, बट अभी तक सीखा नहीं था कि कैसे करना है. कोई मार्च अटेंड नहीं किया था. तो आई वॉज वेरी मच एक्साइटेड जब से न्यूज़ आई कि मुंबई में एनिमल लिबरेशन मार्च हो रहा है. तो डे 1 पे ही मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि मुझे तो मुंबई जाना है. मैं वीगन बेसिकली आई वॉज एनवायरमेंटल एक्टिविस्ट सिंस लास्ट सो मैनी ईयर्स, और फिर जब फर्स्ट लॉकडाउन लगा तो तब तक मैं खुद एक रेस्टोरेंट रन करता था जिसमें नॉनवेज भी सर्व होता था. बट देन आई रियलाइज कि कुछ तो मैं मिस्टेक कर रहा हूँ अपनी लाइफ में. काफ़ी टाइम मिला, फर्स्ट लॉकडाउन में रियलाइजेशन हुआ. देन आई कन्वर्टेड वीगन. फिर मैंने रेस्टोरेंट भी कम्प्लीटली बंद कर दिया, और तब से मैं एनवायरमेंटल एक्टिविज़म के साथ साथ वीगन एडवोकेसी भी करता हूँ.
मेरे को वीगन बने हुए ऑलमोस्ट 7 इयर्स हो गए। तो मैं एक टाइम ऐसे ही, मैं एनिमल लवर थी एंड ऑलवेज बचपन से ही एनिमल अब्यूज़ के खिलाफ आवाज़ उठाती थी फ्रॉम अ चाइल्डहुड। फिर एक टाइम मुझे पीटा का वीडियो दिखा अबाउट द डेयरी क्रूएल्टी। तो जब मैंने वो देखा तो मुझे लगा मे बी सिटीज़ में होता है और छोटी जगह पे नहीं होता है। और मैं सिरोही में एक छोटी जगह से हूँ जहाँ पे मतलब बहुत जैन और गौशाला और बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं। तो मैंने वहाँ पे जाकर रिसर्च करी, वहाँ पे एक्चुअली फैक्ट देखा जो वीडियो में बताया वो एक्चुअली होता है कि नहीं होता है। तो मुझे पता चला कि छोटी जगह में तो अलग ही लेवल की क्रूएल्टी होती है।
Why did you go?
So the story, the short story is, I realized the hypocrite I am. I looked into the eyes of the animals. I saw them trembling in fear, screaming in pain, and blood splattered everywhere. And I knew that I was the reason that's happening. And I knew I would never pay someone to do that to a fellow human being. It will never even occur in my mind to pay someone to mutilate, torture, rape, murder, abuse a human child, a human woman, or any human being. But yet I was doing that to innocent animals and their children just because their dead flesh, their secretions, and their ovulations taste good. I realized as a hypocrite, I accepted the truth and I changed. That's why I changed.
So yeah, I went vegan about 7 years ago, and the cruelty in the dairy industry is what made me go vegan. When I personally visited dairy farms and tabelas for inspections of complaints that we had received, when I saw the dark side of the dairy industry with my own eyes is what kind of couldn't, I couldn't make peace with that, and I decided that I had to make the switch for the sake of animals, and that my taste, my convenience, my 2 seconds or 10 minutes of joy could not take precedence over an animal's life or an animal's lifetime suffering.